Are you in your late 20s or early 30s and completely afraid of conceiving later in life, say the ominous age 35 for pregnancy? Have you ever wondered about your fertility health and what can you do so that you can have a safe and healthy pregnancy later in life? Well, of course, you've got me and you are in luck because today I will be sharing infertility warning signs and what to look for your fertility health, how to boost fertility naturally, especially in your 30s, how you can increase your chances of getting pregnant and have fun on your fertility journey. What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel and to another video. If you are new around here, I'm Shay. I'm a hormone and a life coach, and I specialize in helping driven millennial women simplify menstrual and fertility health so that they can have increased energy, happy ovaries, a natural pregnancy on their time, and create a life of their deepest desires. I'm so excited for today's topic. Fertility health is one of my favorite things to talk about. It's super near and dear to my heart. If you haven't watched my HPV video, I share about my story on how I almost lost my chance to conceive naturally because of my HPV diagnosis. Definitely go check that video out and come back to this one if you haven't watched it yet. Otherwise, let's dive in. Make sure you turn on that little notification bell so that you know whenever my weekly videos come out. Be sure to follow me on Instagram if you don't already, and let's dive into today's topic. All right, hello lovers. As I said, today's topic is super near and dear to my heart. First up, I want to chat how to look for early infertility signs. So many of my clients, and I know so many of you out there, have no idea what to look for or when it comes to early infertility warning signs, or where to even begin for their long-term or even maybe your short-term goals. Whether you are TTC or TTA, which, a reminder, is trying to conceive or trying to avoid, this information is super important to start implementing now so that when you are ready to have a baby, you don't have to go under IVF and can achieve a pregnancy naturally on your own unique timeline. This way, your body has the best chance to achieve pregnancy without treatment. Whenever I start working with my clients, these are the things that you can search for that will allow you to understand your fertility health and/or if there are any warning signs that you need to be aware of. First, what is your average cycle length? Is it looming right around like 20 days, 25 days, 30 days, or on the longer side of 40 days? Because the sweet spot is right around 25 to 35 days. Anything shorter, anything longer could indicate something else that is going on. The other thing that you can check is, are you spotting before or after your period? How many days? What color is your blood? What is the length of your luteal phase? How early or how late are you ovulating, or is it right in the middle of your cycle? These are all going to be indicators of your fertility health, and these are the things that I have all of my clients track. Any common period symptoms that you are experiencing, this will all give you an indication on what to look for, and if something is off, then you're going to know. For example, the biggest and easiest thing that people can do on their own is checking the color of their blood. Is it darker? Is it that cranberry red? Is it a light pink? This is going to give you an indication of your hormones. If it tends to be on the darker side, more like a dark red, almost brown looking, then that means that you're not producing enough progesterone and there's blood flow that is not going properly, so there's a lack of oxidation, which is why you're having that darker blood flow. If you're on the lighter side, it could be an estrogen imbalance, meaning if it's more of like a light pink, I think of like that watermelon pink with lemonade, and then your goal is a cranberry red. So if you have cranberries at home, check that out, compare it to your blood color because that's your sweet spot, knowing that you have blood that is healthy, a blood flow that is healthy, and that your hormone levels are ideally right where they are. Another good indication that you're having healthier fertility is that you're ovulating roughly around the same time. So if you have a cycle length that is staying pretty consistent from, I'd say, days 25 to 35, then you know that you're likely ovulating right where you need to be, not too soon, not too early, and you have a consistent cycle. These are all telltale signs that your fertility health is right on par, and if not, those are little things that you can start to look for. And of course, when in doubt, consult with your doctor. You can get your hormones level checked, especially if you're trying to conceive. I know it gives so many of my clients peace of mind. As well, I do have a link for Modern Fertility if you would like a little discount off. That is included down below in the show notes. As well, knowing this information will allow you to figure out what hormones might need a little extra TLC and how much deeper do you need to be connecting to your womb so that your body can start to heal, and how healthy your womb is for conception. If you're thinking, wait, Shay, how does this apply to me? Why does it matter? What's going on? Let me give you a really good example. Think of your womb as an oven. The same way in which we need to prep the oven at a certain temperature, the food in a certain container, and with the right recipe so that you can make your goodies. See your womb as the oven, see your hormones as the ingredients for the ideal recipe, and the goal, not needing to borrow someone else's recipe or go to someone else's home to borrow their oven. So what I mean by this, if you're not understanding my analogy, is your womb is the oven, your hormones are the ingredients and the proper recipe so that you can carry your own child instead of needing treatment and or a surrogate where you need to do artificial insemination into someone else's womb so that they carry your baby. The goal is to have you carry your baby one day if that is your desire. And even if it's not your desire, having a healthy cycle is an indication of the 5th vital sign for women, which is super important. Reason being is it also shows the longevity of your life. Your cycle affects so many other things other than wanting to be a mom one day, of course. If anything, your cycle also helps you age beautifully and gracefully. So if you're taking care of your body and your cycle, then you're gonna age like fine wine, and I know that all of you at least want that. And of course, the same way that you meal prep your food or get ingredients together to make sure that you have everything you need, think of taking care of your fertility health exactly the same way. Now, share with me down below, are you trying to conceive or are you trying to avoid? Give me a sun emoji if you're trying to have a baby soon, and give me a little penguin emoji if you're not. I am curious to know where you're at in your journey, and if you're anything like me, I'm a penguin girl. Now that you know early warning signs for infertility, let's dive deeper on how to boost fertility naturally in your 30s or if you're in your 20s. If you know that you want to have a baby one day, I always say, why wait? Why wait till the last minute when it might be too late? Why not prepare your body now? When it comes to your health, I don't see taking that lackadaisical approach. I say approach it right at the beginning, create that lifestyle, create that habit that it supports you in your journey all the way through the end of your fertility journey and through the end of your lifespan. These are my top ways to boost fertility naturally. First, food, as you know, is at the root of my work, and when you're eating a hormonal friendly diet, so think a healthy protein, anti-inflammatory foods, and a healthy fat. That is a beautiful, nice hormone balancing meal. For example, you could do avocado, you can do quinoa, you can do a hormone-free chicken. Build that as a plate with whatever extra veggies you would like to add, and you have a pretty happy plate right there that will support your hormonal and fertility journey. My second tip is mindset work. I know this might sound really silly to so many of you, but having a healthy mindset is super, super important. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the quote where it's just like, if you don't, you can do all of the exercise, eat all of the healthy food, drink all the green smoothies, but if you don't deal with the stuff that is happening inside of your head, then it defeats the entire purpose. There really truly is alignment when it comes to mind, body, spirit, and if you have a mindset that doesn't believe you can get pregnant, that doesn't believe that it's going to be easy, that doesn't believe that you're healthy, anything like that, that is not taking you towards your goals, you will absolutely bring that into your field. The reason being, I've talked about the subconscious mind so many times, is anything that you think or feel, you will attract, because we create from the inside out, not from the outside in. So just wrap your head around that. Check in with your mindset, cultivate a mindset that helps you manifest bringing in a healthy fertility journey and having a happy pregnancy, because I promise you it will serve you. The third tip is eliminating environmental toxins. Unfortunately, we live in a world where there are toxins everywhere. It comes down to the beauty product you use on your skin. So think makeup, mascara, lipstick, all of that, nail polish, all of that, it counts. Things that we put on our body, things that we clean our house in, things that we wash our clothes in, these are all toxins that we're exposed to. And research shows that our endocrine systems, especially as women, because we have so many things that we put on ourselves throughout the day, there is a heavy load of toxicity in our bodies. So I highly suggest you do a clean audit of your household products, beauty, makeup, all of that kind of stuff. What do you use almost on the daily, if not weekly, and swap it out for something that is clean and non-toxic, as this will reduce your exposure to environmental toxins that is within your control, and therefore helping your hormones and your fertility journey in the long run. And my fourth tip, I really love to work with herbs. We are of nature, and so some of the common herbs that really help women is maca. This is awesome to put in your smoothies. You can throw in your coffee, even your matcha if you like to drink matcha like me, and this is going to help support your hormonal journey majorly because maca is so good at stabilizing blood sugar and supporting the natural levels of your hormones. Another really great herb is vitex berry. Vitex berry is especially good if you find yourself to have a shorter cycle or darker blood, as this will help boost your progesterone levels. There are also herbs like cinnamon and turmeric that have very anti-inflammatory properties that are really, really good for you. I'm curious to know, which of these tips are you going to start implementing now? Share with me down below or shoot me a message on Instagram and share a little bit about yourself. I love to connect with my community, so I would appreciate getting to know you just as much as you are getting to know me. Woohoo! Okay, so much information being thrown at you. Now you understand early infertility warning signs, how to boost your fertility naturally in your 30s or your 20s. Now let's talk about how you can increase your chances of getting pregnant and have fun with your fertility journey. This is honestly my favorite thing to do in my coaching practice, is support women on their fertility journey. It's so beautiful to witness my clients literally transform their mindset, how they approach their cycle, deepen their relationships with their partnership, especially through this conception journey, and achieve pregnancy. So deeply fulfilling and so beautiful, and I love, 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 love to do this. So if that is you and you're wanting to work together ever, never hesitate to reach out. I would love to support you. But talking about this journey and how you can make the most of it, because sometimes this journey can feel extremely lonely, very emotionally stressful, and lots of emotions like anxiety and disappointment and frustration and resentment of the world around you, your partner, all these things going on when you turn out to not have a positive pregnancy test can be very, very taxing. And so it's really important that you're cultivating a supportive environment and holding strong boundaries both with yourself and the people around you as you go through this journey. Every month, I know that there are many women out there who are anticipating, am I pregnant? And then it leads to some major disappointment, which can lead you down this deep, dark spiral. What I help my clients with is cultivate a practice. This often looks like really expressing and talking to their partners about their experience. Even though you're in it together as a pair, you're the one who'd be carrying the baby. You are the one who is going through the disappointment every single month in a different way because it's your body and you can get frustrated with your body. So creating this safe container and this nourishing container between you and your partner is super, super important. Have that open dialogue, have that open communication, because I promise it's going to strengthen your bond and make you feel supported in a way that is different than not sharing those emotional things that are going on. Next would be really setting boundaries with your friends and with your family. If you let your friends and your family know that you are going on this pregnancy journey and you're trying to conceive, everyone's going to be curious every single month. Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? Which is really exciting, and you know that it comes from love. But letting them know, hey, let me approach you when I'm ready to talk about my journey is going to save you that heartache and that disappointment of being like, no guys, I'm not pregnant again. So set those strong boundaries, let them know what you're okay with and what you're not okay with, and I promise this will serve you. And last, creating a self-care practice that really deeply nourishes every single emotion that comes up. As women and as humans, we go through this roller coaster of emotions, and when you are on this pregnancy and fertility journey, you're experiencing so many different things. Quite often, most humans don't want to feel the icky emotions that make us feel mean, that make us feel angry, that make us feel frustrated. They're like on the no-no list, right? And so I really invite you to honor each emotion that comes up. If you're angry, Find a way to express that anger in a container and then let it go. Are you sad? Let yourself cry. Let yourself go there. So my invitation is let yourself hold the emotions as if you were this 2 or 3-year-old throwing this emotional fit. Let yourself have that in grace and then bring your power back to yourself, as this will allow you to move through everything in such a beautiful way and hold yourself through your journey in a way that's supportive to your heart and your soul. And of course, some practical things, timing sex with your partner is going to help you achieve this in a very natural way. Of course, doing it about every other day, especially the closer you get to ovulation, is really going to support you. And I just want to leave you with this. It can take most couples an average of 6 to 12 months, so have faith in your process and just have so much fun with it. Let this be a journey that allows you to reach that next level in a way that is supportive to the lifestyle and person you are becoming. Of these things, what stands out to you the most? What will you be implementing if you are on your trying to conceive journey? Let me know down below. I love to hear it. I love connecting with you guys. So share with me down below. This video just makes my heart so happy. I can't wait to hear your guys' feedback. You now understand what are the early infertility warning signs, how to boost your fertility naturally in your 30s or in your 20s, and how to increase your chances of pregnancy and have fun on your fertility journey. So much juicy goodness came through in this one. I could talk for hours, as many of you know. Please let me know what was your biggest takeaway, your biggest aha. Connect with me on Instagram if you haven't already. And just a reminder to make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Stay tuned, as many more videos are going to come out and I know you don't want to miss it. Of course, enjoy any of the other fun videos that I have, as well as my talk show if you haven't had the chance to check that out. I will see you guys so soon, and sending you a big virtual hug. Mwah.